Catching here on the Field of Legends is the legendary Josh Gibson.
Freddie, shows, where they at? Sold out, to the world, get the bag, get the money.
Whom many would call the Black Babe Ruth. But there are others who saw Josh swing that big bat of his who would call Ruth the white Josh Gibson. Gibson was incredible. But Josh wasn't just a great power hitter. Josh was a great hitter with power. Lifetime batting average of .354. And in head-to-head competition against major leaguers in countless exhibition games, hit over .420. Josh Gibson was going to steal your 20-25 bases or more to go with that big bat of his. And what makes it even more remarkable for those of you who are baseball fans, he was doing this as a catcher. Catchers don't do that because the position's just so physically demanding. It beats your body up. Well, Josh wasn't a good catcher. He was a great catcher. Rifle arm. He was throwing guys out from the crouch back in that era. Big, powerful forearms, big, powerful thighs, trademark rolled up left sleeve, and great eyes.
A 100% certified slapper.
Here comes the dangerous Josh Gibson with a chance to do some damage. Williams back to work. Base hit. One run is in. A second scores as well. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Josh Gibson stepping in now. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Walter Johnson had a lot of respect for Josh Gibson. Walter said he was better than Hall of Fame catcher Bill Dickey, and that Josh caught so easily he might as well have been in a rocking chair. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Boog, Walter wasn't the only MLB legend blown away by Gibson. Hall of Fame pitcher Carl Hubble said Josh was one of the greatest catchers in baseball history.
Chases that one upstairs.
Monty Irvin once said, I played with Willie Mays and against Hank Aaron. They were tremendous players, but they were no Josh Gibson. That's the kind of territory Josh Gibson was in.
2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Walker makes the grab on the run. And that one fouled off. The pitch.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That's to third. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. That leaves him without a throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Josh Gibson stepping in now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Line drive, caught. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The pitch. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's 2. Back now at Greenleaf Field. Bottom of the 9th. And here's the catcher, Josh Gibson. As the lefty gets to work. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So 2 down. Now a chance for Josh Gibson. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. On the ground to the left, Shelton to first, and there's 2 away. Strike 1.
0-1.
With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3 double play, and the inning is over. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Sanders off of first with 2 away. And that's outside. Now 1-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout numbers. Josh Gibson stepping in now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. This to center field. Walker giving chase. Won't catch this one. It's down for a hit. And he's out on the tag. Inning over. Walter Johnson had a lot of respect for Josh Gibson. Walter said he was better than Hall of Fame catcher Bill Dickey, and that Josh caught so easily he might as well have been in a rocking chair. And a foul ball.
Boog, Walter wasn't the only MLB legend blown away by Gibson. Hall of Fame pitcher Carl Hubble said Josh was one of the greatest catchers in baseball history.
Out towards right center field under this one. He makes the grab, and that's the inning. And first offering is fouled off.
Monty Irvin once said, I played with Willie Mays and against Hank Aaron. They were tremendous players, but they were no Josh Gibson. That's the kind of territory Josh Gibson was in.
Fires across the diamond. That's it out. Josh Gibson, the next to hit. Gibson crushes this one deep to left. That's back there. Going, gone.
Well, as some of you may know, night baseball originated in the Negro Leagues in 1930. And I guess you could say we owe it to night baseball for us landing on a phenom named Josh Gibson. As the story goes, the Homestead Grays catcher Buck Ewing broke his leg tripping on the guide wire that held the portable light system into place. Judy Johnson goes into the stands and pulls out a young Josh Gibson. And Gibson had already been a budding star in the amateur world of baseball in Pittsburgh. And Judy Johnson pulls him out, puts him in the uniform, he gets behind the plate, and needless to say, Buck Ewing never got his job back. But hey, it's no embarrassment to lose your job to Josh Gibson, because now you've got a legendary story as well.
Gibson steps in, a chance to drive in some runs here. And a pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And the righty deals. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-2. Goes down looking. And he swings over the top there.
0-1's the count.
That's out to center field. Hauls it in for the out. And a pitch. Fouled off down the right side. Kicks and fires.
Hey.
Hard hit, but right at him and left. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Next offering is in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. The punch out there, and now one away. Gibson steps in, a chance to drive in some runs here. Clark back to work. That one missed. In there at the knees. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Out to short, Murray. They get the force, and that is the inning. Josh Gibson stepping in now. Clark back to work. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. And the first offering is not close. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
The legendary Buck O'Neil would describe Josh in this manner, that he had the eyes of Ted Williams and the power of Babe Ruth rolled into one dynamic package. You see, his outs, whereas we say in the sport, were loud outs. I think about a story that Buck O'Neil also shared. He said a young ball player had just joined the Kansas City Monarchs. They're playing the Homestead Grays. Kid walks by the bench and sees an old broken bat in front of the Grays dugout. Picks it up and he's gonna tease Josh. Said, Josh, this must be your old bat. Josh Gibson turns and shows him the faded out area on the sweet spot of his bat. And he says, son, I don't break bats, I wear them out.
Josh Gibson stepping in now. The pitch. The other way. Balls it in, and there's one away. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. McDonald gets under it, and that'll do it. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
That quote from Buck O'Neil about Josh Gibson having the power of Babe Ruth in the eye of Ted Williams really jumps out at you. Those are two of the top hitters in baseball history, and Buck thought Josh was a combination of them both.
First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. 1 run is in. 2 runs across now. Another scores. They clear the bases, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. You brought up Ted Williams, Chris. He had a lot of respect for Josh, too. When Ted got inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1966, he used his speech to call for Josh and Satchel Paige to be voted into the Hall themselves. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's some real power at the plate. Josh Gibson. Cooper back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. On the ground to third. Sends it across to first. And that is the inning. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Runner takes off. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. In the air to left center. Glass flashes the leather on the run and catch. And first offering is fouled off. Lace to right center, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Gibson stepping in with a chance at his second knock of the game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Base hit, 1 run in already. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Buck O'Neil, who was around the game for 7 decades, said he only heard the distinct crack of the bat. Said the ball made a different sound coming off these players' bats. 3 players. One was the sweet swing of the legendary Babe Ruth. The other was Bo Jackson. And the third of this dynamic trio, Josh Gibson. The lore and legend that surrounds this almost mythical-like ball player is second to none. There's the story of the ball that he launched into orbit in Pittsburgh, and the next day he was called out when it came down in Philadelphia. Only Josh Gibson.
Josh Gibson stepping in now. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
That legendary Josh Gibson power was no joke, Boog. In 1933, the first year of the Negro National League, he hit 18 homers. That was more than 7 out of the other 8 teams in the league hit all year.
Sellers, the lead runner at second. Sanders on at first with nobody out. Got him! And that is a big first out. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Bill Veeck, the legendary MLB owner, told a story about how he saw Gibson hit 2 upper deck homers in one game at Comiskey Park. Veeck called Gibson the greatest hitter he ever saw. That one not close. And the count 1-2.
Buck Leonard said that Josh once hit a ball clear out of the polo grounds and onto the rail tracks nearby. That would have traveled about 600 feet.
Irvin makes the play, and it's out number 3. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. McDonald moving under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Right side. 2 away. So up next, Josh Gibson. Here comes a pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out. That's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Day back to work. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Out to center, on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Josh Gibson stepping in now. The right-hander back to work. In the air, left field. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
That legendary Josh Gibson power was no joke, Boog. In 1933, the first year of the Negro National League, he hit 18 homers. That was more than 7 out of the other 8 teams in the league hit all year.
That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Bill Veeck, the legendary MLB owner,
0-1.
told a story about how he saw Gibson hit 2 upper deck homers in one game at Comiskey Park.
Outside.
Veeck called Gibson the greatest hitter he ever saw. 2 on, 1 out. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. 1 run is in, and it slams off the bottom of the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 4-1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Buck Leonard said that Josh once hit a ball clear out of the polo grounds and onto the rail tracks nearby. That would have traveled about 600 feet.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat first.
Gibson's power was extraordinary. In 1936, the power-hitting catcher hit 84 home runs in a single season in 170 games against all levels of competition. He is still believed to be the only man to ever hit a ball completely out of Yankee Stadium. He hit one in the Polo Grounds that they estimated to travel over 600 feet. That's the kind of power that we're talking about. He could check swing and hit the ball out the ballpark. They don't measure sections of the ballpark where Josh hit balls. No. They look at landmarks. They say, you see that tree over there? Josh hit one over there. You see the barn over there? Josh hit one over that barn. You see those train tracks? Josh hit one over the train tracks. It was power personified.
Josh Gibson, did he really hit a fair ball out of Yankee Stadium?
Yes, he did. Josh was one of those superhuman people like that, if you want me to tell you the truth.
So 2 down. Now it's the power speed combo. Josh Gibson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Monty Irvin, a Hall of Famer himself, told the story about seeing Josh Gibson hit a homer out of a stadium estimated at 575 feet. The town's mayor was there, and he stopped the game so someone could go get the ball.
This one high in the air to left center. Nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Swings over the top of that one. Gibson did some of his best work in the Mexican League. In one game, he went 4 for 4 with a triple, a double, and 2 singles. The team's owner pretended to be angry and teased Josh, saying, I got other guys for doubles and singles. I got you for home runs. Fires over to first, and the inning is over. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. So 2 down. Josh Gibson stepping in now. And a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the 1st. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
And that one hammered way back there. And that one hops the wall. The run scores all the way from first. And they lead by 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That one missing inside. There's a 1-1. Ground ball left side. That's the second out. Bounced out to short. Over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Base is empty with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Josh Gibson. Swing and a miss. And so 2 down. Here's the catcher, Josh Gibson. Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.